Have you ever been done wrong by the justice system?
Have I ever been done? That's an interesting question. And it's a question that always comes up because I am one of those people who says I have never experienced overt racism.
Really?
And I grew up in South Carolina where the Confederate flag used to fly, but I've never experienced overt.
Little micro
I'm sure I've experienced covert racism. I'm positive I have. But nobody's ever came to me and said, get out of here, nigger. You don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never.
Baby steps.
Yeah, I've never. It'll happen.
Small victory.
It'll happen eventually, especially in the Trump era. But I've never experienced it overtly. So I always say, like, when I used to get pulled over by police and stuff, it's because I know I was doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I never felt like it was injustice. Like literally, like I remember one time specifically, it was this place that we used to sell dope in Monk's Corner called Highway 6.
All right.
And I was driving.
Check number one.
Yeah, I used to drive this white Lumina Caravan, my mom's minivan, and I pulled out of the hole. That's what we used to call it, the hole. And it was literally like 8 of us in the van. One of us had a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of no-nos.
So when we got pulled over, I'm not thinking, oh, they pulling me over because I'm black. They pulled me over because I just pulled out of the hole.
Yeah,
a known drug
their
spot.
Their instincts weren't wrong.
Yes. And they found the gun.
Yeah.
My dude who gun it was, he claimed it. They let us go about our business. So like when I used to, more recently, me and Wax together, we used to get pulled over in T-neck all the time. We used to have this Benz that had real dark tint.
Yeah.
No, in Jersey.
Too dark? Because it can't be. Yeah.
Legally too dark, yeah.
So in Jersey, you got to have 2 license plates, one in the back, one in the front.
Yeah.
We have the license plate on the front. So we'd always get pulled over in T-neck. And I'm like, they just pulling us over because we black. So one day I finally just asked the police officer, I'm like, yo, man, why do we keep getting pulled over?
Yeah, how can they tell you're black? The windows are tinted.
But he was pulling us over because the windows were too dark and because there was no license plate in the front.
Yeah.
That's why they kept pulling us over. He was like, oh, are y'all driving this car every time y'all get pulled over? I said, yes. He was like, well, the windows are too dark.
No one ever told you that until then?
Hey, he wasn't thinking about it. We wasn't getting pulled over like that. We got pulled over how many times we got pulled over before that we finally asked the cops? Twice, maybe? That might have been like the third time. Like the third time, I'm like, yo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
So it's like, I can't say I've experienced injustice because it's always like, I guess, a quote unquote valid reason.
Yeah.
As to why.
You're always up to no good.
I'm doing some bullshit. What you want me to say?
Right. Well, that's your experience. That's fucking great.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm when some injustice.
It does. They exist.
Injustice exists. Absolutely. I'm just telling you in my situation.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been justifiable reasons why I've been pulled over.
You never feel like you've been like approached too aggressively by a police officer for like whatever it is you did?
No.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I always get kind of like breaks.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting pulled over.
Because they're like, oh shit, it's Shar.
No, not all the time. Well, more recently that's been happening.
Nice.
Like we get pulled over and they're
Leonard.
like, hey, oh, Charlamagne, whatever. More recently that's been happening.
Does it say on your license, Charlamagne the guy?
No, it says Leonard.
Damn it.
But because some of them know me. But like I remember getting pulled over in Hackensack and.
You've spent a lot of time in weird Jersey places.
I used to live in Hackensack.
I'm from Union, that's why.
Yeah, so I got pulled over. They put me in handcuffs, and the guy was like, "Yo, you got a ticket that you didn't pay," and he was like, "Can you pay the ticket tonight?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like $60. It was literally like $67.
Yeah, give you cash right now.
Yeah. So he was like, "Just pay it when you get home. Let me out of the handcuffs. Let me go."
Oh.
Another time we've been driving. I remember, man, I had brass knuckles on me and a knife.
Shark. Doing it again.
The cop was like, the cop was like, look, I'm keeping this.
Okay.
These are nice.
That's a souvenir.
And then he asked Wax, he goes, why you got a knife? Wax goes, look how big I am. He goes, nobody.
Point.
He was like, nobody's going to try to fight me. They're going to pull out a gun. And I can't carry a gun. So I got to have something. You know what the cop did? He said, you're right. And gave him the knife back. So it's like,
are you not allowed to carry a knife? I mean, a certain like
I think
inches,
it's a certain length
right?
or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like I feel like I've always gotten like
that's good
breaks from police officers, so to speak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.